Supreme Court will review two cases challenging college admission policies regarding race. For more on this, Tom Dempsey joins us live again from Washington, D.C. Hello again, Tom.
Yeah, good morning again, Mitch. Later this morning, right around 10 a.m. Eastern time here in D.C., justices will begin hearing oral arguments in these cases, all dealing with affirmative action. At the core of these cases is the question of whether or not race should be a factor in a student getting into a top university or college. Supporters of affirmative action say that, college campuses should be a very diverse student population, and one that brings a wide range of perspectives. But opponents, though, argue that this sort of policy brings unlawful racial discrimination. Two separate cases, again, will be heard in front of the Supreme Court later this morning. One involves admissions at the University of North Carolina and focuses on alleged discrimination against Asian American and white students. UNC does consider race among many other factors in admissions, but the group Students for Fair Admissions argues that is unconstitutional. Admissions at Harvard will also be part of this, specifically the treatment toward Asian American students. Students for Fair Admissions has cited Harvard data that it says shows Asian American applicants faced higher odds of getting into the school versus white, Black, and Latino students with similar qualifications. In the past, the Supreme Court has upheld affirmative action policies, but the makeup of this court, with the majority considered conservative, brings some expectations that the court could strike affirmative action down. Again, to be very clear, these schools, UNC and Harvard, say, race is one of a number of factors in letting students into the schools. But supporters of affirmative action have raised concerns, Mitch, about, if affirmative action does get struck down, it could lead to fewer Black and Latino students at top universities and colleges. Mitch?
Tom, Justice Clarence Thomas, who is Black himself, has previously spoken about affirmative action. What has he said on the topic in the past?
Yeah, a lot of people, pointing to these comments he made in a 2003 opinion when he was writing about affirmative action, saying that the Constitution abhors classification based on race, and that demeans us all. Again, I'll repeat that. The Constitution abhors classification based on race, and that demeans us all. Again, that dates back all the way back to 2003, but fast forward to today, when the conservative justices are hearing this, that could be a clue as to how Justice Clarence Thomas, sides in these cases. Again, we're following two different cases, and the oral arguments begin at 10 a.m. Eastern time here in D.C., Mitch.
Okay, Tom Dempsey, thank you for doing double duty for us live from Washington, D.C. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.